Hello YouTube, this is Arikesu Live bringing you the first episode of Road to Gold. In this series, I'm going to be trying to get from Silver 5 to Gold 5, which would be the highest ranking I've achieved in League of Legends. I know that Gold 5 isn't actually very good at the game, but at the same time, I don't see myself as very good at the game, so this would be a pretty huge milestone for me. Alright, without further ado, let's get straight into Champion Select. In this Champion Select, I was hoping to get Lux, but the enemy team ended up actually picking her away from me. So, I just kind of looked at the team comps, and I just sort of decided that my second most played champion, Zed, was actually a fairly good lock-in here. And if we jump into lane, I feel pretty confident at this point. I'm kind of starting to win lane a little bit. I'm getting a little bit ahead on CS, and things are looking pretty good. I landed a pretty good combo on Lux right there, and it has me feeling really confident. I'm missing a bunch of CS, but that's pretty typical for me. That's something that I'm still working on. So as we see, I'm up 2 CS right now. I feel like I'm getting the better in trades a little bit. Here we go, I got another CS. And I'm about to make a pretty big mistake that I make in a lot of games. Like, this is something that I really need to get better on if I want to actually make it to gold. So I get a really good combo there. And that's when my confidence starts really going up. I'm like, yeah, I can win this lane. So I'm going to start roaming top because I see some action going on. I just want to kind of reactionary roam up there. But I see Lux starting to follow me, so I go back to just kind of body block her a little bit. I'm just going to kind of roam around in this river. But I see that they're kind of backing up, so I'm like, no real point going up there anymore. We're just going to go back mid. But I see Lux, so I'm going to get a decent combo off on her. She's pretty low on health now. I'm still basically full, 75%. And I'm just going to kind of CS a little bit. My plan right now is I want to go in on her when I hit 6, because she'll still be 5. And I'm like sick, like getting there, one more minion. So I'm going to go back right now. I already know what I'm going to buy. I'm going to buy a serrated dirk, and I'm going to buy some boots. And a potion, if I have enough. So there's the serrated dirk, there's the boots, and there's the potion. I debate waiting for the gold for another potion, and then I just kind of decide against it. I'm like, you know what? I don't really need that other potion. I'm winning lane. I don't really want to give up too much ground here. So I throw out a Q trying to get that CS. I only get one of the two. That's kind of disappointing. Here I am, just kind of CSing. I'm 6, she's 5. I'm just looking for a good opportunity here. But I'm getting too greedy about it, and that's what you'll see. Like, I really want to go in. We're both 6 now. We're both even. At this point, I should really stop looking for that opportunity. And I missed that combo, and that should be my signal to just back off, but I don't. Instead, she's going to poke me down a little bit, and I don't really see it as that big of a threat. Like, she gets the binding off on me, and right there, like, I should know. But instead, I go in anyway. I thought I dodged the laser, and I didn't. Therefore, she gets away with a sliver of health, I die, and it really just starts a snowball that I can't really recover from. So I see Lee Sin waiting bottom, and I decide that if I go down, our 3v3 should be better than theirs. So I go onto Soraka, I get the kill on her. I don't get the assist on Jinx, which is kind of disappointing there. But whatever, I got a kill, I'm going to go back mid. The way I view it is, mid lane's back to basically even. I'm up in CS, we have the same number of kills. I have a death, she doesn't. But that's not that big of a deal to me. Maybe it should be, but it doesn't really feel like that bad when we're even on kills and I'm up in CS. Regardless of how many times I've died. So Lee Sin comes in for a gank, he misses the Q. And this is where I start getting cocky. Because I shadowed in towards her, and I really shouldn't have. But it's not that big of a deal right now. We'll see where this starts to become a big deal, though. So I see Lee Sin bullying around Shaco in his jungle. And I decide to go and help out. And I'm going to mess up the shadow right here. See, it just goes in the same spot I was. But whatever, I get the kill on Shaco. I'm going to let Lee Sin have the red buff, but he dies. So I guess I shouldn't have. And right here, I just want to bully around Lux. But I walk straight into her snare, and it just lets her get another kill on me. So at this point, I'm 2-2, she's 2-0. And at this point, I'm really starting to sweat. So here I'm back in lane, just kind of CSing again. I just want to kind of reset this matchup. I'm still up in CS, and we still both have 2 kills. So I'm not... like, I'm worried, but it's not like that bad yet. And here's another one where I get really cocky. I don't know why I went in on her right there. But I'm like trying to dodge around, and I dodge that, and I'm like, okay, I should be okay now. And she just fires the ult off, and I walk right into it. So now she's 3-0, and all 3 of her kills have come from me. And that makes me feel pretty bad. So I see stuff happening top. And at this point, Lux gets another double kill. And now at this point, she's 5-0. And I'm 2-3. So at this point, there's really not a lot I can do versus her. And it's honest to God my fault. So I see Shaco recalling up here. And I just kind of want to stop that. Get him off of the map for a second. I'm still up 10 CS, not that I really know how. I shouldn't be up 10 CS when I've died 3 times. So that's making me feel okay. Lux gets shut down right there by Misfortune. I'm like, okay, we're pulling it together in this game somehow. I come in here, clean up a kill onto Soraka again, but we're not able to get Jinx this time. And here's Shaco. I'm going to try and get him, but it's just not quite enough. Lee Sin ends up picking up the kill, which is okay. Now I'm 3-3-1. Like, this is a pretty average game, but I'm not doing a lot to carry. My lane opponent is 6-1. 3 of those kills came from me. The first 3 of those kills came from me. And I'm really not sure what to do at this point. So I'm clearing out some pink wards, and we're going to try to fight over this dragon. Gnar is actually split pushing top right now, while this whole thing is going on. And I believe he ends up getting that tower, as we're just generally trying to be an annoyance to them. This was dumb. Lee Sin was dead, and I should have just realized that, but I went in anyway and just fed them another kill. So here we're about to pick up a kill onto Cho'Gath. It's pretty good. That brings me back up to 4-4. And really, every time I've died this game hasn't really been a mechanical misplay, more of just a intellectual misplay. Like, I'm just in the wrong place. And there was nothing really my mechanics could do to bail me out. Like, I just made a bad decision, you know? Like, even right there. We should not have been fighting in that narrow choke point with Lux. Like, I know what a Lux can do, that's my main. And that was just a bad place to fight a Lux. So here, Dragon's getting ready to spawn, and we realize that we really want this dragon. Like, we cannot let them have 2 Infernal Drakes, or else our chances of winning go down pretty significantly. But the problem is, our chances of winning this fight are already pretty low. And I go over the wall at them. So at this point, I'm feeling pretty confident. I don't really know why. And now I just get destroyed by Jinx. Again, though, that was another just bad decision making. Like, I went in, and there wasn't a lot I could get done. Lux is like 11-2 now. And now I'm 4-6, like I'm actually just feeding at this point, because my decision making is just really poor. So let's go right here. I'm on Jinx. Don't pick her up. And here we go. I pick up a double. A delayed double, mind you. Yeah, right. Yeah, I get Soraka right there. I'm up to 8-8. 8 deaths. Ugh. Like, I'm playing so poor this game, but, like, I'm picking up the kills. I'm just playing really poorly. My CS is really low, too. 108 at 30 minutes is actually really bad. So here's this. They're pushing into the base. I'm 8-3. I kind of realized that this game is just about over at this point. I'm trying to do what I can. I jump onto Soraka. I get a couple shots off onto Jinx. But at this point, I'm fairly certain. Yeah, 8-9. Misfortune does a bullet time there, but it doesn't really do much. Shaco ends up with a double kill on us. And they're just going to destroy these Nexus towers and end the game. So here's the post-game screen. I ended the game 8-9-3 at 123 CS after 32 minutes. That's really poor. Like, I have no excuse for a scoreline like that. My lane opponent ended up 11-4-15, which, again, I have no excuse for that. And there we go, that's the GG. If you liked this episode, be sure to like and comment, and if you didn't, be sure to dislike. If you want to see more of this, just let me know in the comments. I do plan on having a couple more episodes at the very least. If it gets good feedback, I'll keep going. Just have a good day.